Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. Well, today I thought I'd show you my Interceptor 052, which is made by Interactive Toys Concept Company. Now, this is their what they call a hobby grade level RC helicopter, 3-channel, full radio control, not remote. So you can fly this thing indoors and outdoors. And it is better outdoors, I would think. Indoors, I mean, I don't have a lot of space, and this thing is about a foot long, so, but I can still fly it pretty decent. I'm actually got to relearn how to fly again, and I'll explain that in a minute. But anyway, the Y-Fly model is the exact same helicopter, and I do mean exactly the same. There's only two differences between the 052 Interceptor and the Y-Fly, and it's from the same company. Now, they do have part support, so you can get spare gears for this thing, spare parts for your rotor assembly, etc., blades, and so on. So that's not a big issue there. And the prices are actually not bad. And about the only problem you're really going to run into on these things is going to be the gears, and it's going to be the top one that has a splitting issue when you have too many crashes. So when your bottom blade stops spinning, that means your top gear is shot. The brass pinions are not eating these gears, which is actually quite surprising, because on these Oddly RCs, it has brass pinions, and it's eating the hell out of the gears. Mind you, the gears on these are actually a little harder plastic too than what these are. These are a little more pliable. But anyway, so we've changed our canopy. The other difference, the differences here, the two main ones anyways, are the Y-Fly is controlled from an iPod, iTouch, or iPhone, where this one is radio controlled. The other difference is the Canopy Light. Now, the Canopy Light is the same light bulb itself that goes in the front. It's only the one light on the whole chopper, which is great. And it's just for charging purposes, to let you know that it's charging, and when it is charged, it goes off. And when the helicopter is flying, it's steady red. And it's a very dull red, which is actually kind of nice too. But the wiring is where the difference is. The Y-Fly is 3-wire, 3-pin connector. This is a 2-wire, 2-pin connector. So you can just pull the light out of this, throw it into the Wi-Fi canopy, and away you go. Now, I also put the Y-Fly blades on, which are all black. And these ones, of course, have the colors on them. Got your red and your white and your black. And this is got to be built into the plastic or some kind of a paint or something. But it's not a sticker, so I couldn't pull it off, or I would have. This was able to be swapped right across, no hassle, same mounts, and same with our tailpiece. It's also swapped across. And then the only part I couldn't change was this bottom red piece, so I painted it black with a touch pen. So that was fine by me. Now, just so people are aware, this is carbon fiber tail boom, and your supports are actually carbon fiber. So don't try removing your tail boom, and don't try doing a motor flip trick on the back. You're going to destroy that tail boom just trying to get this off, because it is glued into there. And I've destroyed a tail boom or two trying to get the thing out, so don't try it. It won't be cool. So I had a lot of parts helicopters just to build 2 of these and get them up and running. Now, the other modification I did was a battery mod. And these things come with a 600 milliamp battery, which is these things here. I got a whole bag full of them that I no longer am going to use. Now, these helicopters here by Oddly, there's no part support, but they have great little batteries. They can be replaced, and they have their own plug-in connectors. You unplug them, and you plug the charger into the one, and you charge it for 4 hours. And this is the charger. So now I no longer have to use the built-in charging circuit in this helicopter either. So I now just disconnect my cable, plug in my charger, away I go. In 4 hours I'm good. Or I'm going to be taking the batteries out of these two, since I can't get parts, and those ones are already fully charged right now, so they'll just go on the shelf. So when this one dies, pull it out, swap it, away I go. Now, I do have to make a modification for tail weight, because the 1000 milliamp battery is a little bit heavier, so I got a little bit of front nose weight to deal with, and I don't want to mount the battery underneath. I want it contained inside and hidden away. So I'm going to make some tail weights out of some brass or something, and because brass has got some weight to it, and see if I can get my balance back, because right now it has a bit of, just a little bit of straightforward movement, and my reverse isn't so great. So the two options I have is either counterbalance the back, or I change my tail rotor blade to a bigger one, which I'm going to try that first and see how that works. But we're going to give you guys a flight demonstration of how it's flying right now, and then once I've solved all the rest of the issues, I'll do a new flight video showing you the modifications that had to be carried out in order to get this thing so it would perfectly hover again and perfect reverse and everything else. Now, I'm only going to fly this on the normal channel, not the Pro, because this thing is fast enough as it is now that it's got some front nose weight. So we'll go into the other room and we'll give this thing a fly and see how she does. Now, I've also pretty much doubled my flight time from 10 to almost 20 minutes as well. So I've flown this a couple times already, so it's whatever's left in the battery now, and we'll see how it does. So as you can see, it's already got its own forward momentum going on, which isn't too bad really. I won't have to add a lot of weight, but here's our reverse, which really is pathetic, but it is reversing. Now we'll go into the Pro mode for the reverse, which is going to give us more power to the tail rotor, and the reverse is not so great. Forward mode, on the other hand, is totally awesome. Just move this away from the leg a bit. So you can see it already started to try and go forward as it is. So, the kind of advantage you get by having some nose weight already is you can just kind of play with the throttle and get to the height you want, and it's already going to start going forward. So that actually frees you up from having to hit the forward if you don't want to get any extra speed going. I do really want to solve this to counterbalance that weight so that it can hover and then it won't have any issues, and I'll get full reverse back. But I got a feeling I'm going to have to go with a larger tail rotor blade. And I do have one that I'm going to try on it and see how it works. But I'm still going to have to do that counterweight as well. And once we've got that figured out, then we won't have any more issues that way. But so far, it's working out really good. I'm very happy with the mods. The little rubber feet that are on the helicopter too, by the way, came off those red Audley RCs I showed you. And so they make good little shock absorbers in case you have a heavy landing coming down. So anyway, open to your opinions, comments, feel free to leave them. The next video we're going to do will be one where all the problems are solved and show you just how much better it is. But so far so good. I'm really liking this helicopter now, and it's more custom the way I want it. So we'll see you on the next one. Have a good day.